Never waste money again at the grocery store on salad dressing. Next on Urban Kitchen Revolution. Revolution. I'm Chef James Hudson. Today we're going to be talking about vinaigrettes and just how quick, simple, and easy they are to make, and how with just a little bit of knowledge the world is completely open to you. So what is a vinaigrette really? Really all a vinaigrette is a slightly stable emulsion utilizing vinegar, oil of any kind, and a emulsifier that I personally like to use, a little bit of Dijon mustard. All we're doing is whipping the vinegar or acid component into the oil component, and the possibilities really are endless from there. Today, to illustrate this, we're going to do two separate kinds of vinaigrette. First, we're going to do a regular standard balsamic vinaigrette, and then we're going to do what we call here the house vinaigrette. So let's get started with the balsamic vinaigrette, and you'll see just how quick and easy these come together. So for the balsamic vinaigrette, we're going to take a little bit of Dijon mustard into the bowl. Really just a tight little squeeze, teaspoon, whatever. Some balsamic vinegar right here into the mixing bowl. A couple cracks of pepper, a little bit of salt. And we're going to start with some regular salad oil. I usually use canola oil. Any neutral oil is a good vinaigrette oil. We're also going to add olive oil to the balsamic vinaigrette also, but I don't like to go straight olive oil because it tends to overpower the balsamic itself. So really all we're doing here now is we're going to whip these ingredients together, and we're going to go with a ratio of about 2.5 parts vinegar. 1 part vinegar to 2.5 parts oil to create a vinaigrette. So here we go. We're just going to mix all those ingredients together. We've got them ready to go. And while we're whipping, slowly drizzle in your oil. If you see some streaks, stop and continue to whip. So we've got it started, and we're going to add now the olive oil. Continuing in a light drizzle. And you'll see it start to actually thicken up a little bit and emulsify, and that's a good point to give it a little taste. This needs just a little bit more oil. It's a little too acidic. On this you can really go with your own personal taste. I personally like mine a little acidic because I tend to use a lot more bitter and overt greens. But again, it's really to your taste. As long as the ratio is about 2.5 to 3 parts oil to your vinegar, you can really do anything. And you can see it coming together. Now this isn't going to be as completely stable as the ones you buy in the store, but that's because there's no extra additives, no xanthium gum or stabilizers to this vinaigrette. But let's go ahead and grab a plate, give it a little splash across, and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got the finished vinaigrette here. As you can see, it's got nice adhesion. That'd be really nice to coat your greens with. Vinaigrette, balsamic, done. On to what we call the house vinaigrette. The house vinaigrette, as you're going to start to see a pattern here, really follows almost exactly the same pattern. We're going to start with some Dijon mustard again. Here we do a mixture of red wine vinegar and cider vinegar, and just a pinch of herb de Provence. Herb de Provence is a mixture of thyme, marjoram, a little bit of lavender, and a little bit of an herb called savory. All of these are kind of indicative of the Provence region of France. Southern France, that is. Again, a little bit of salt. A little bit of black pepper. If you have a blender or you have a stick blender, you can absolutely do these vinaigrettes in there. They'll hold a little bit better than just with a whip, and they're also a lot quicker and will take up much less of your time. But as you can see, what time are you really using here at all? So, this is our House Herb de Provence vinaigrette that we use in the house for most of our salads here. Again, whip all the ingredients together. For our house vinaigrette, we use just straight salad oil. No olive, well, sometimes a little bit of olive oil just for a little bit of extra flavor. Again, just slowly drizzle in the oil. Little taste. Again, just a touch more oil, it's a little too acidic still. And there we go, our house vinaigrette. Super nice and light, super for any kind of summer salad, a little bit extra red wine vinegar, maybe a little less oil, even something as hearty as dandelion greens. And really, that's all there is to it for vinaigrettes. They're just that simple, just that easy to put together, save you a fortune, and also really allow you to use any kind of oil vinegar. You want to make an Asian style vinaigrette, you can get a little bit of sesame oil to add to it, and maybe some rice wine vinegar. Really, the possibilities are as limitless as your imagination on this. So there you have it, a nice easy one, primer on vinaigrettes. Join us next time when we start to delve into the wonderful world of eggs. As always, you can catch me on the internet at urbankitchenrevolution.com for episode guides, recipes for everything that we've covered so far, as well as product reviews and general musings. I can also be found on Facebook at Urban Kitchen Revolution, as well as Twitter at James Hudson UKR. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Till then, have a great day. Bye.